Hey everybody, we're here for a new episode of Tier List Land on RLG Cast 4-5 for talking. Today we're going to be ranking all of the NHL teams on our way too early predictions list for who will win the cup and who will not win the cup. I'm here with Caps, the captain of the show.
No, I'm truly excited to do this one because this is the video. These are the kind of videos, especially around this time, where we can just get blasted in the comments, and it's just so fun.
My favorite is that last year we got a lot of the things right. So, on the way too early one. So let's
Yeah,
jump right into Tier List Land here. I'm going to share a little chunk of my screen with you and a piece of my heart. All right, we got cup finals, we got legit shot, we got playoff team, we got on the bubble, we got no chance. So when we're doing this, we will not factor in divisions since right now there are no standings rankings. So there might be too many teams from the same division, but too bad because right now that's just what it is. We're just ranking the teams based on their quality of after the trade deadline and where we think they will end up. Okay, we
Oof.
will have an even number of teams, the right number of playoff teams. But if they all happen to be from the Pacific Division, that's your fault. So,
it, it's going to be interesting. I'm trying to go over a lot of the trades in my head, or a lot of the signings in my head. I'm probably missing stuff, and I'm just a lot of the stuff is just going to be based on feeling here.
yeah, I like that this whoever made this list added the new team logos. So we have Cup Finals, legit shot. So the Cup
What do you
Finals
think?
will be the one Western and one Eastern team. The legit shot is going to be two teams from each that will be the closest. The playoff teams will be the rest of the teams we think will make the playoffs. The on the bubble will be the closest teams, and the no chance are the ones that will not, under any circumstance, make the playoffs. And I think we have one right here. I don't think they're going to be as bad as they were, but I don't think that they're a bubble team. I think they don't make the playoffs.
Okay, we can leave that there for now.
Yeah, we can mess
We
around.
can, yeah, we
I
can mess
I
around
think Boston is the same thing but worse.
based on all the teams around them. Yes,
Yeah.
I would say yes.
By the way, I like the new logo, Boston. Good work on their rebrand. It's old school.
It is a play on the old school stuff. And did you see the commercial with Michael J. Fox?
Yeah.
When that was cool.
All right, the Buffalo Sabres.
Man, I want to say on the bubble, but
I also want to
um,
say on the bubble. They
oh,
might
we
be
could put.
like over here on the bubble, but
Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. We'll make changes, as we said.
I think that Calgary is not trying to make the playoffs. But I do think that they're probably better. Maybe they're not better than the Ducks. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think?
I think they're better than the Ducks. I think they're
Okay.
way better than the Ducks.
But I think that moves are coming for them, and we know that moves are coming for them. So for that reason, do we still keep them here?
We're basing it on what we see right now,
But
though.
what potential of what could come?
But we don't know if it's going to happen.
But if it does happen,
Yeah. But
okay,
you
so
got to keep
either
them.
way, they're not making the playoffs, right?
I would still keep them in the bubble.
Okay. You would keep them in the bubble?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that, but I'll take it.
I mean, come like when we do this again in what September, you know. No,
I
I
mean,
understand where you're coming from, but it's just
for now, I think Carolina's
why
just a
is
playoff team.
why is
I don't
that
know.
logo so
A
big?
lot of the logos are misshapen. Listen, I did not make this tier list, okay? Let's just take
Yeah,
it for the pretty colors for what they are.
I'm good with that.
I think so too. It's funny because we talked about this, and it's weird because there's no like team that looks like they're trying to tank if you see all the offseason moves. But I still don't think Chicago's a playoff team.
I don't see the chemistry there. They have not shown anything to me. I don't see them progressing. I don't know. It's just hard.
Better or
Uh,
worse than the Ducks? Look at this one. Why is it so tiny?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I sorry.
Okay, for the purposes of now, I think we hold off on anything in the top two categories. So I'm gonna say I think Colorado's probably better than Carolina because Landeskog's back.
I wouldn't say probably.
Okay, that's fair. We'll leave it there for now. I think Columbus is better than both of these teams.
Well, with the signing of that just happened not so long ago.
We're gonna let him think about it.
Um,
I'm gonna let him keep thinking about it for a bit.
oh my God, it's late at night, people. Like I'm tired.
I want you to feel the pressure because you hate being on the spot and you put yourself on the spot by mentioning
I
that. There
did.
was no
I
reason
did. I
for you to
did. I
mention
did.
that.
I
Okay.
did. I did.
you
I
had
did.
you had no reason.
Byram.
You had no reason to bring it up.
Byram. Um, I'm okay with that. Let's see what happens.
He is talking about Buffalo, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, Dallas is a playoff team. Well, I don't even think we have to talk about it at this point. They're somewhere here. We'll just keep it here for now.
So do they keep Robertson or do they try and make a trade?
I don't know. I mean, you got Duchesne on a really good deal.
But does something change if does your pick change if Robertson is dealt?
I think they should also deal Miro Heiskanen. That's very controversial of me to say. Um,
Attack him in the comments.
I think even without Robertson, they're as a whole team, top to bottom, they're still better than Carolina.
Okay.
Detroit is in the category for me with Boston as like the strangest offseason moves we've seen in a long time. I don't understand any of the moves that they've made.
They worse or better than Boston?
I think if John Gibson plays well, I think they're better than Calgary. I think they're better than Buffalo. I still don't think they're a good team.
I'm gonna let you handle that one.
I'll put them here even. I think they're better than Colombo. If they play to the
Colombo.
fullest of their potential.
Colombo.
Yeah, I just always call them Colombo now. I think it just sounds better. The Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, we know they have no chance. Connor McDavid sucks. Their goalie sucks. Draisaitl sucks.
Still wearing their hat.
And for that reason, I'm assuming I'm going to put them here.
Still wearing their hat.
I mean, I don't like any of the moves they've made either, but they're clearly trying to plan for something. I just don't know what it is. Unless it's to pay Connor McDavid. But in that case, you've supplied him nothing to play with. You lost Kane, you
Hey,
lost
it's gonna be
Skinner.
a leap next year, man.
Well, let's hope for it. Maybe they'll get Mitch Marner.
Not for another 8 years.
All right, the Floridas.
Um,
Like there, we'll keep it here for now. We'll figure it out later.
I mean, I think you and I are in agreement of where they should be.
Yeah, we'll figure that out though. Let's keep it down, okay?
You know that Joe Quenneville is the coach for the Anaheim Ducks, right?
There, are you happy?
Now we're talking.
Uh,
That's what I was looking for.
if it was Mike Babcock, it would be here.
We wouldn't worry about that because you wouldn't be there in September if you got hired now.
The Quinville experience. What do you think about the Kings? Because I think
I think they run their course. I think
they are also in the Boston Detroit mind-boggling scenarios of what they've done in this offseason. I mean, they can't not be on the bubble, but they're not. I don't think they're any like they're here. They're here.
yeah, they're still in the bubble.
I'll say they're better than Colombo. You better stop laughing at
I
Colombo.
think they're better than Detroit.
Okay. I think everyone's better than Detroit, let's be honest.
This next one's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if they're a playoff team.
Like they were able to do some really cool things at times last year.
Let's
You know,
get them
they were
here for
hot-
now.
They were hot and cold, but like when you're looking at them, they shouldn't be that good.
I'll keep them here for now. This one is going to be highly controversial. Don't say anything. I'm going to do something, and then you get mad at me later.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
I was going to argue about. I was going to say the same thing. Listen,
I think they're a playoff team.
listen. If they can do what they did at late last season, at the start of this season, I have no doubt this is going to be a sleeper. This team, I think, is that good.
Yeah, I agree.
I honestly think so. And they are going to battle hard for a playoff spot. And I honestly think they're going to make the playoffs.
Okay, I agree with you.
So
I'm gonna do this, and I don't care how you feel. I don't think they make the playoffs, but I think that they're gonna figure it out this year and not be poo.
it's I can't argue with that. It's either they go one way or the other. And we know, the Stamkos, Marchessault, they got guys, Roman Yossi, they got players, and they should be good. We was it like you and I put them very high last
Yeah,
year.
I almost had them to win the cup. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
fudge! Like same as me. But and I still think they could be that good because I still think that they're a good team.
Hmm.
But it was mind boggling. It was a mystery of why they didn't do what they did, why they did what they did last year.
Yeah, that's spot on. I think New Jersey's probably a playoff team. They're probably
All
better
depends.
than
Yeah, it's all
Montreal.
depends on Markstrom.
I think for now that's pretty cute. The
I
Islander,
Hughes is an X factor as well. Like I think they would have done a little bit better than what they did last year if Hughes didn't get hurt. Or no, wait. Yeah. Yes. Because I keep getting the Hughes.
yeah. Well, they have two of the Hughes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Islanders are going to be like here. I like I said, I still don't think any of the teams are in tank mode except maybe Calgary, but there has to be teams that don't make the playoffs, and I think
Yes.
they're one of them.
And I think the East is going to be a lot harder this year than it was last year. It's surprisingly to say. So total sarcasm there. I think it's going to be incredibly hard, and I think New York Islanders are going to be the odd team out, one of the odd teams out,
Yeah,
and I don't think Patrick Waugh is going to be a coach after this next season. There you go. This is a
he
hot
just
take.
really does not want it. That's save that for the hot takes episode.
Hot take.
I think the Rangers are here on the bubble. I after last season and the moves that they've made now, I don't know if they're a playoff team. It's
Just
hard
got to
for
get
me.
their crap together.
It's going to be hard, really hard for me to be convinced that the Rangers belong in the playoffs.
I know, and I'm going to put myself in the same situation I did before, but I know Peter Laviolette is gone. So who do they get now?
Are you Googling who's the coach?
I am Mike Sullivan, right?
I mean,
Who's
Mike Sullivan weren't very good.
Mike
I
Sullivan.
think
Yeah.
I think it's odd when teams that are struggling think that picking up a coach who's not very good is going to fix their problems.
Well, we agreed that Mike Sullivan needed a bit of a change of scenery. Like he was in Pittsburgh for a long time, so you never know what kind of system he brings to the
Yeah.
Rangers.
I mean,
Maybe
he
it's
did
something
play with
that.
Sidney Losby, so
But anyway,
I think this is a playoff team.
yeah.
Okay. He doesn't want to talk about it, but they are. The Flyers are probably like here. The Flyers suck, and I don't know if I mean they did get Mitchkov, but I don't think they're a
I don't think it's
playoff
enough.
team. Yeah, I don't think it's enough. Okay, so for Pittsburgh, it's hard for me. I want to put them in no chance, but I still think like who knows? They could make some sudden trades and be close to the playoffs.
They didn't get a goalie, right?
No. All right.
And they're older.
Fine.
Oh, I mean, like when I'm looking at the East, it's like I don't know.
San Jose, I don't care what you say. I'm putting them above Detroit.
I just don't think they're ready yet.
Listen, they're on the bubble.
That's just my opinion. I just don't think they're ready yet. I think
Okay.
they are on the right path. I just don't think they're ready yet.
Seattle, I don't think has a chance. St. Louis, we could put St. Louis on the bubble. They're probably like around the Calgary. The only reason we have Calgary so low, if anybody's wondering, is because if they do make the trades that are expected, they're definitely not making the playoffs.
I think St. Louis. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
You
I
cut me
think St.
off.
Louis is on the high end of the bubble because they were still that good. Dude, what was it? 12 game unbeaten streak last at the end of the season?
Yeah, it was something crazy.
It's something crazy. And it's still the same team.
Tampa Bay's a playoff team.
Yeah.
The Leafs are a playoff team. I mean, we don't have to do much talking about this kind of stuff. The Leafs are probably like here-ish for now. We will be making adjustments. The Mammoth I'll put the Mammoth on the bubble. I like their logo's cute.
You're
By the
putting
way,
them on the bubble because of the logo?
if anyone hasn't seen our logo ranking list, we rank them on which one is the cutest. And birds usually win, but baseball surprisingly has no birds except the Washington Capitals. Isn't it weird? There's no bird teams. Not even one. There's like 19 bird teams in football. Um, the Canucks. What about the Canucks? How do you feel?
I like they are talented. They got good players. It's just
I think they're making the playoffs this year.
well, Adam Foote is now their coach. I have no clue as to what his style is and what he brings. I have no idea what his system is like and if it fits well with the Canucks. Therefore, I'm not able to give you whatever answer I give you is a pure guess.
Okay, so let's just finish this off the
And
easy
I think
way.
they're on the bubble. I think they're on the bubble.
Okay. You think Vancouver's on the bubble?
I think so.
Okay, so I think for me, all three of these teams are going to be playoff teams, and I think we don't really need to talk about it, but we should just throw them here and now decide where we go with the rest of this. I don't think Washington's going to be as good as they were, and I don't think Winnipeg's going to be as good as they were, but they're both going to make the playoffs. Vegas got better.
I agree with those moves. I'm fine.
Yeah, Vegas got better.
Vegas got better. Oh, yeah. It'll be interesting to see where I'm assuming that Martin's going to play with Eichel. So what are we doing now?
I think now we're going to move 6 teams up to legit shot, 3 from each conference.
Okay, so Florida, Colorado goes up.
Okay.
No doubt.
I think the Leafs are there.
I mean, you could take that.
And I think it's between Carolina and New Jersey again.
We got to move 6 teams up, right? Even though we're going to move 2 more teams up.
Yeah. So we have to get 3 from each into this next box. Dallas is going to be here. Let's be honest.
Dallas is going to be there. I think Vegas has a legit shot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going Vegas over Edmonton this year. I think this is the year where Edmonton disappoints. And I think Carolina. I think it's probably Carolina. I think it's probably
harder than I thought.
I think it's probably Carolina.
So 3 West, 3 East, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. So you got your 3 West.
So we got to take. This is where it's going to get fishy.
So 1 more East, 1 more West.
What do you mean? No, that's it. We need 1 more East. No, that's it. That's 3 of each.
That's 3 of each, right?
Yeah, and then so here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 East. So one of the Eastern team has to leave the playoff spot and be on the bubble, and we need 1 more Western team. I think we have 1, 2, 3. So I think Vancouver is the Western team that makes it.
And what are we doing next?
We got to take one of these Eastern teams out.
Oh
Washington.
wow.
Okay, Tampa Bay's making the playoffs. So Washington, Ottawa, or Montreal. One of them is on the bubble.
I don't want to take Montreal out.
I think they're probably the weakest team out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? I think that's fair. And I think I probably move Winnipeg up a bit, but otherwise I think it's probably something like this.
I think Minnesota's like at the end of yeah.
I think the Oilers are right at the top though.
So you're picking the Vancouver Canucks over the Blues?
I think so. Because the Blues are trying to make moves to tank, like in a sense. And Vancouver's not. Vancouver just needed to figure it out last year. The team is fine.
Yeah. The goalie was not healthy, which made things worse. I mean, Hughes was injured at times. Uh,
Okay, let's be honest. It's Florida. Okay, we don't really have to talk about that.
yeah, Florida goes up, no problem.
Do
Um,
we think it's Vegas?
I mean,
I think right now, if I'm looking at these on paper, okay, I think it's something like this. If I was ranking them in the legit shot box, I think all three of those Western teams are probably better than the Leafs and Carolina.
yeah. No, I'm not going to agree with you on that. It's just I'm thinking about who moves up because now that we've picked those, I okay. So I was always thinking Colorado before we started doing this,
I
but
still think
now
Colorado needs a real goalie.
yeah, now that I'm looking at it, and now of all the things, like with all the things that you've mentioned and told me, Vegas is good.
Yeah, the Dallas is really good too. That's the thing, right? And Dallas has a real goalie. Ottinger is very good.
Ottinger's good, and then Vegas's defense is fucking like they're. No, wait a minute. So they lost Roy, and they
Haggy or Hag.
lost Haggy.
Yeah, and
They
they
still got
lost Petrangelo for the season.
They lost Petrangelo. They still got Theodore. Oh, this is good. I'm going with now that yeah, I still think Colorado's good. I'm gonna go with my instinct on
I
this.
want to say Dallas, but because of the goalie, but I kind of agree with you, man. I
Like
kind of agree.
we know that Vegas has Marner, but they lost stuff. And here's the other thing: like they might lose more. Like there's talks about them parting ways with Stone. Um,
Yeah, and there's a lot of rumors they're going to trade Carlson as well.
that as well, and
The Oilers
you
still
know,
haven't replaced everything they've lost, which is thing number one of worry for them, I think.
say again.
Carolina stayed the same.
Hmm.
The Leafs, even though we think maybe on paper they've gotten a little bit better as a complete team, we still haven't seen them play together to know what they are. So I can't really push them. Dallas is the same team. Like Dallas, just because of what we just talked about, I think we got to put Dallas ahead of Vegas.
Dallas is the same team. Um, yeah, I mean, uh, Orlov left Carolina. I'm not sure if that's a big deal. Burns left.
Let's go assuming
Not
that
really.
last year
Yeah.
Winnipeg still has it a bit, and I think you do this.
They still got a lot of good players.
Yeah.
They still have. I mean, and they still have the MVP. um,
Is it Winnipeg better than the Oilers?
with all the changes, I we doubted we doubted the Oilers, but then all of a sudden, like when it comes down to it, fucking McDavid is just he is what he is, and he could just carry them. Like
Yeah, and I think ranking them there doesn't kick us in the ass if they end up being good, and it also doesn't kick us in the ass if they end up being bad.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think Tampa's better than Jersey, and I would dare say Washington's better than Jersey. I don't know. You tell me what you think.
I'm okay with that. This section here doesn't really make a difference for me.
Yeah.
The Wild are questionable. The Canadians could get in. So I mean,
Yeah.
like I
I
said,
think
I mean,
that's gonna be fun.
I actually think we did a relatively good job here without even like originally taking conference or anything division into factor, which is definitely going to be a factor. We're going to end up being wrong because all these teams are probably from the same division.
Are you, man?
Um,
I'm
but
I'm I'm glad. Like I'm more than happy to give myself a pat on the back and then get crushed in the comments.
then let them do it anyways because we've
Uh,
stated the facts. If you're not listening, that's on you.
it- this is the way too early tier ranking for a reason. I mean, things change, and it's just this is more fun. Um, fun, I say, fun.
It's for fun.
Um, but oh my god, what are you doing there?
Nothing. It's for fun.
It's for fun, but you know, it could look entirely different come September, and same in December, and same in the trade deadline, same before the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
I'm good with it. Guys, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. We are completely prepared for you just to tell us for you to tell us that we're stupid because it happens every time. And 90% of the time, you're wrong. And that's actual facts. Just tell us that we're dumb on purpose so that at the end
Listen,
of the year we can look at it again and remember that you were wrong.
I am more than ready to kill people with kindness
He will.
in
I've
the
seen him do
comments.
it before. He was
You
so
know,
nice to a guy once he died.
oh god.
Okay. Okay, bye.
See ya.